Hey guys, I thought I'd share this with you. Check it out. I have what I call a tubeless tumor. So I got this Levo Expert used, and I had a slow leak in my rear tire, so I decided to refresh the sealant because the guy told me that he had like run flat noodles in it. So I'll show you in a second what I mean, but I just bought this stuff, the tire sealant from Amazon. I'll put a link down below, and I injected, I think, only about 2.5, 3 ounces in there. They asked for like 4 to refresh, but I felt that was a lot because I had a tiny leak, and I think I should have probably used less. But this thing is as hard as a super ball, and it's pretty big, as you can see. It's like 1.5 inches across by maybe another 1.25 inches or something like that, almost 2 inches. But this is amazing. I felt this hard lump in my tire going around. You know, worked great, the sealant. The leak went away, held good pressure. I rode it for a couple of days pretty hard. And then all of a sudden I developed this knock in the wheel, like something was in there. And sure enough, this tumor was in there. So I'm not sure, maybe you guys have seen this before, but I'm not sure what happened. I guess I ran it a little low for a little while because I wanted more traction, and it was doing a lot of squeaking. I wonder if it just, like, you know, peeled this stuff off, and then it obviously just accumulated in one spot and grew into a ball. But what's weird is a lot of the sealant, I'll show you what's going on, a lot of the sealant is still wet. Like, I opened it up, and like I said, I was only 2.5 or 3 ounces in there. I don't know what was in there before because I bought the bike used. But you can see how much sealant is still wet in there. It's just laying around like wet paint. So I'm going to clean the entire thing, and then here's the pool noodle that was in there, the run flats, and that thing's filthy with blue gunk, and you can see another tumor developing. I don't know if it was the rubbing of these two ends that, you know, created the tumor, and this is, yeah, actually maybe this was where my tumor was. I ripped it off of there maybe. I can't remember if it was at the seam. I didn't think so because I thought the seam was at the bottom, but maybe this is another tumor. Anyway, it's quite bizarre. You can see how hard and chunky this stuff is. Anyway, maybe you guys have seen this, maybe you haven't, but if you got a lump in your tire and you're tubeless, you might have a tubeless tumor. So the other thing I'm going to do is clean out this valve. You can see there's some gunk and debris under there, and it's got a little O-ring, I guess. And I'm going to just clean everything up and kind of start over and put in some lesser sealant or something. But anyway, just a little heads up on that. The link down below to this stuff, it seemed to work pretty good. It had pretty good ratings, but obviously I don't want another tumor. So we'll see what happens the second time around. Talk to you guys later. Hope that helps. Take care.